I had catastrophic diarrhea this morning. And I just found out that not everybody does. Here's how I found out. We moved. My wife and I moved to a new place. In the new place, the living room couch is closer to that bathroom than it was in the old place. So the second day we were there, I go in there, I do my thing. When I walk out, my wife is no longer sitting on the couch. She's now standing, holding car keys. And she goes, "Do you need to go to the hospital?" And I go, "For what?" She goes, "For what just happened in there." And I go, "What just happened in there?" She goes, "Is that normal for you?" And I was like, "I don't even remember what happened, so I guess so." She goes, "Jesus, how often do you shit like that?" And I was like, "Every day." She goes, "Oh my God, is there blood in there?" There could be, I don't know. I just go, "Blop," and I hit flush. She goes, "You don't look at it?" And I go, "Where am I supposed to look? It's everywhere. You want me to look at each individual piece?" No, I paint the bowl and then I wash it away. That's how I found out at 34 years old that not everybody has diarrhea every day. I feel like, wives have to get in one last jab, too. Because, first of all, this wasn't even an argument. This was a conversation, and she won the conversation, okay? She did. I feel horrible about my digestive system. You win. It's settled. I'm sulking on the couch. She's going to leave this day, right? And she stops at the door. She's leaving the house, and she goes, "You know you're probably going to die." And I was like, "Cool, babe, have a good day. I'll see you when you go home." Then I started thinking about it. I'm like, maybe I am gonna die. I went to the doctor that day. And I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I went to the doctor and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get a checkup, see what's going on. The honest truth is, I knew it wasn't gonna be awesome, okay? I knew the doctor wasn't gonna be like, you might be surprised to hear this, but you're perfect. Like, you're a perfect physical specimen, man. I knew that wasn't gonna happen, but I didn't expect him to be a dick. Usually they're not. I feel like in my experience, doctors are polite, almost overly polite, where it's phony and condescending. When they go, "Oh, really interesting story you got there." Doctors do that because you're telling them a story, and doctors don't want to hear a story. Doctors want to hear, "This hurts." Not, "I was over at my friend Charlie's house, and we went to move the ottoman," and I mean, you can use it as a coffee table, or you could use it as an ottoman, it's up to you. And your doctor's like, "I want to blow my fucking brains out right now." I go in there, I sit on the exam table, which is my least favorite table to sit on in the world. It's the only table that in 30 years I've sat on where my feet don't touch the ground. So I feel like a fucking toddler waiting, like... My doctor comes in, he doesn't say hello, he doesn't say good morning, he just walks in, he points at me, which is super aggressive, to start a conversation with somebody, like, "Hey man," you're like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he goes, "Do you want something for your hair?" And I go, "What?" And he goes, "Do you want something for your hair?" And I go, "I don't get it." And he goes, "Has nobody told you that your hair's falling out?" And I was like, "Damn. No." And he goes, "Oh, sorry." Like, all right. Then he pulls my chart out of the slot, super dramatic, so that it makes a fucking noise. He goes, I'm like, and he goes, "Wow." And I'm like, "Really? Wow. Is it full-blown AIDS? Like, why is it wow?" And he goes, "You weigh 245. And I go like, "Yeah, like I knew that shit." And he goes, "You weighed 230 last time you were here. Not exactly what I would call weight loss." And I'm like, "Are we at a fucking roast or something, right? Like, what are you doing?" Then he says, "You're the fattest patient I've seen all day." And I go, "It's 9:30 in the morning." And he goes, still. He's like, we ran your blood work. It turns out your muscle enzymes are through the roof. And I go, yeah, man, like, I'm super strong. Like, how is that a problem? And he goes, they're off the charts. I'm like, even better. I'm probably your strongest patient, man. And he goes, I don't think you understand muscle enzymes. And I go, that's true. I don't know what they are. And he goes, well, the only way you could have them this high would be like, A, if you were an Olympic athlete, which clearly, I'm like, dude, what is the deal, man? And he goes, the other way would be if you were a cocaine addict. And I go, I don't do coke. And he goes, I'm sorry that I'm fat. I just realized how fat I was by how winded I got from just doing those little motions. Jesus. It's ridiculous. Sometimes I just look in the mirror and I'm like, fuck. I lie to myself all the time. I cheat. Like, I'll look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, that's what you look like. It's all these little things you don't think about. You just do it automatically. Here's why I really had to call myself out. I was getting into a shower in a hotel, and it was one of these hotel bathrooms. There's just mirrors everywhere. And as I was stepping in the shower, I looked and I was like, oh my God. Like, look at you. I can't believe somebody lets you fuck them. This is crazy. I always like it when I eat myself out of breath. I feel like that's a good boost to my day. I'm eating and then I go, ugh. It's better a few moments later when you get to think about it. You're like, why did I just stop to take a deep breath? Oh yeah, my body also needs air. You fat fucking turd. They're the fattest thing you can do. A week ago. Maybe not the fattest thing. I think the fattest thing you can do is probably eat another fat person, right? Like if you're fat and you see another fat guy and you're like, that guy looks delicious. You're super fat. I didn't do that. I did, however, go out to eat. I went out to breakfast. I had a croissant. Everybody knows what a croissant is, right? It's a flaky fucking thing. I ate one, and one is enough. And then I left this place, and I was walking down the street, and I saw a bakery, and I was like, I wonder what their croissants taste like. So I entered a second venue to shovel bread into my stupid fat mouth, and the big payoff is that when I was done, I got to go, oh no, the first place has better croissants. Yeah. Because my whole life is basically, it's hotels. Being in a hotel, just waiting for the show. Sad, right? I'm just waiting for the show to start. And you're like, what am I going to do? I mean, you can only jerk off so many times before you're like, all right, I'm going to do it again, but right now it hurts. Should find something else to do. I absolutely ruin hotel rooms. Like, if you stay in a hotel room after I stayed there, shit is gonna itch on you, okay? Just being honest. Come on, hotels are great. Everybody loves hotels, especially when you check in with your significant other. Why? Because in a hotel, you're gonna have sex, but you're gonna have an elevated form of sex. You're gonna have hotel room sex, which is let's have sex, but let's also disrespect this room. Yeah. I do that too, except I'm alone. Like, I always wipe my balls on the curtains because I know they don't change those. Think about that the next time you want some sunlight. Or don't, just know that it's on your hand, you know what I mean?